What's up, everybody? James Sutton here, aka MogulBound, and I put the action in the law of attraction. And in this video, I'm actually going to be going over how to make effective goals, the power of making goals, and I'm going to share a couple of goals that I made. But first, let's check out my intro video. So a quick short story before I get into goals. About 5 years ago, I walked into a law of attraction group. And I remember all the new people had to stand up and just introduce themselves and say one thing that they desired in their life for that time. And I remember standing up and saying, hey, my name is James, and I'd really just like to find a job that allows me to travel. My grandparents were in town at the same time, and they seemed to ask me the same question, like, what do you want in your life right now? And I told them, I'd really like to find a job that allows me to travel. The funny part was, at the meetup group, they gave me like a CD, an introduction CD, and I didn't do anything with that CD, literally until about 7-8 weeks later, where I was on the second week of a travel job selling payment systems up in Santa Barbara, and I was bored, and I somehow had that in my backpack. I popped it in. I realized, like, holy crap. Just under 2 months ago, I literally just told a few people, I just want to find a job that allows me to travel. And with a few searches on Craigslist for a job, I had not only found a job, but got hired for a job that allowed me to travel. And it just kind of threw me into a whirlwind of understanding and recognizing, just actualizing what your goals are and focusing on them a little bit. So in my book, Action Attraction, the step 3 of the routine is defining your goals. And I actually have 2 worksheets in the book, 2 different styles of worksheets. Might change later on, but here's the 2 different styles. One is simple goal setting worksheet, and the other one is the SMART goal worksheet, which is pretty popular online these days. So I'm just going to share with you 2 of my goals, and I'm going to take pictures and upload the rest of them and have a link in the comments below. I'd love to hear what your goals are. I'd love to hear what you're working on as well. So definitely comment below. But first thing, I'll read off the SMART goal worksheet. I wrote, my goal is to start and grow an action attraction meetup group. So obviously I had a lot of success and growth by finding a meetup group. I continually talk about it, and I'd really like to just take the next step in this process and start a group of my own so that I can start creating those experiences for other people. And of course, growing the community here with what I'm starting. Number 2 in this goal worksheet is make your goal detailed and specific. Answer who, what, where, how, when. So I wrote, I will run an action attraction group through Meetup. And then the next question is, how will you reach this goal? List at least 3 action steps you'll take and be specific. So I wrote to reserve time and a place for an event. Number 2 was post the event on Meetup and Facebook, obviously. And number 3 is create the meeting overview and practice, right? Have an actual agenda for the meeting, rehearse it 1 or 2 times, and be really, really ready for the people to show up. So I've actually already taken a step towards this goal. One of my friends has a meditation and spiritual group, and they've already got like 50 or 60 members here in Vegas. And she just made me an organizer of the group and said I'd gladly post a group for an action attraction meetup, and probably within the next week I'll solidify the date and start taking more action towards actualizing this goal. Step number 3, make your goal measurable. Add details, measurements, and tracking details. So I will measure / track my goal by using the following number or methods, right? I wrote down by doing the 3 steps that I wrote above. Kind of lame, but I just writing it down. I will know I've reached my goal when I'm driving home from a successful action attraction group. So I'll definitely know I've reached my goal when I'm in the car driving home from one. Step number 4, make your goal attainable. What additional resources do you need for success? Items I need for this goal. I need space. I need to actually have a space to run a meeting, and I need a time. How will I find the time? By creating it in advance, by scheduling it and making myself available for that time. Things I need to learn more about. I have only run a few workshops before. I've done like educational seminars and workshops for digital marketing for realtors and a couple other industries, but I don't have truly a lot of knowledge of what makes an effective meeting effective, or a workshop, right? And I would consider this to be like a short 90-minute workshop that I'm going to put together. And people that I can talk to for support. I wrote down Tracy, Adam, Ramona. Ramona is the group leader at the Law of Attraction group that I keep mentioning. She would be a great resource to just kind of reach out to and get some tips and tricks, and maybe even some education from her. And one of my newer friends, Cruz, who's very experienced in speeches and public speaking, etc. Step number 5, make your goal relevant. List why you want to reach this goal. Now, this is probably one of the most important parts of goal setting. If you don't have a why, the goal is meaningless to you. And as we all know already, how you feel and how you think about what you want ultimately results in what you get at the end of the day. So why is this goal relevant to me? Because it will help me to teach better and to grow my brand and create content. And of course, more success stories. I don't just want my own success in this journey. I want to have success in the community around me. The people that are following this journey should also, in my opinion, be on this journey with me to reach their goals, to manifest their dreams, and get what they truly want in life. And step number 6, also an extremely vital part of this, is make your goal timely. Put a deadline on your goal and some benchmarks. So I will reach my goal by March 11th, 2019. That's in less than 2 months. So I've got to plan the meeting, set the meeting, get the space, invite everybody, and have the meeting in less than 60 days. My halfway measurement will be on February 11th. I will have already acquired the space, the time, and posted the event within about 25 days from now. So that's one style of setting goals. The other style is the simple goal worksheet. I actually kind of prefer this one because it's a little more directly to the point. There's not a lot of like detailed questions of like measurements. I don't really like the measurement aspect in the other one. It's very good, and who knows, I may have more success using this goal sheet than I will on this one, just because it's harder, but I found to gravitate more towards this one. So on this one, it actually has a goal start date. I really like the goal start date because it shows like, hey, I'm committing to this as of right now. My goal is to publish my book. I really want to get my book published, and until my book is published, like I mentioned, it is 100% free. So feel free to go to my website in the description box, and you can actually get this book that I keep talking about, Action Attraction, for free. So I want to get this book published, but not only published, I want a #1 best-selling award for Action Attraction. And steps to reach, actually, goal completion date. I want this by my birthday this year. My birthday is August 20th. I wrote 90. Yeah, that's when I was born. I should probably wrote 19. August 20th this year. Steps to reaching my goal. Refine the book to completion. So I'm already going through that process. That's part of this YouTube series, is I'm using the book and refining it and finding all these kinds of things that really resonated with me, areas for improvement, new additions. Number 2, get art completed by Yasmin. Yasmin is one of my greatest friends. She is a freaking wicked talented artist, and I've actually given her a piece of the entire book to do the artistical work. She's actually gonna make illustrations, and we're gonna have like a 2D animation as you flip the whole book through, like one of those old like flip books that makes a cartoon. It's gonna be really, really, really creative. Step number 3, have Adam proofread. He's gonna basically proofread and copyright the whole damn thing for me. He's also getting a piece of the book. Hey, teamwork makes the dream work. No joke, you can't do anything alone. You really can't do anything alone. Number 4, partner with the right people to promote the release. I definitely think that I need to do a little bit of pre-work and partnering with the right people so that when I release it, we have enough audience and reach to really make an impact with it. So 2 things that will help me reach my goal. I wrote number 1, meditate on it. Meditation is one of the biggest keys to success in projecting the right kind of thoughts and energy and removing limiting beliefs around that idea. So every time it comes to mind, you have nothing but clarity of exactly what you want and nothing that's holding you back around it. Number 2, keep pushing my YouTube channel. I believe that this YouTube channel is going to be a big aspect to this goal being actualized. And last question here, I know I will have reached my goal because I'll be awarded #1 bestseller. That's right. So I have another 10 or 12 goals that I wrote here. And honestly, I plan on doing about another 10 of them within the next like 24 hours. And I'm going to be putting them all up and around my dream board. Step number 4 is the dream board. I've already really kind of made it. So next video, I'm really going to show you what my dreams are and why these goals are perfectly in alignment with those dreams and those predetermined visualizations. So anyway, I'd love to hear what your goals are. Please like, comment, and share if this meant anything to you. I'd love to hear your thoughts, and I will see you on the next video.